Hey everyone! Okay, if you're in middle school and you've never heard of the National Civics Bee, it's basically a civics competition. And yes, you can actually win big prizes for it. And if you have heard the name but weren't sure how it works, here's a simple version. Getting started is way more doable than it sounds. Mostly because when people hear civics competition, they picture like getting grilled with trick questions or writing some super long formal essay. But the first step is actually much more straightforward than people expect. You're not signing up for the whole competition right off the bat. You start by submitting one essay online. And if the essay goes well, that's how you get a shot at moving on. If you're thinking, I've never done anything like this before, that's common. Once you see how the whole competition works, it'll feel a lot more approachable and exciting. Before we talk about how to write the entry essay, let's go over what the National Civics Bee actually is. Now, this is the part people get really excited about. You get invited to compete in a live competition. Yes, there are civics questions, they're multiple choice, and they're about stuff you might recognize from school, like the Constitution and the branches of government. But you're not expected to know just everything before the competition. You'll get a study guide and other resources containing everything you need to prepare. There's also a part where judges ask you about your essay. In that part, you get a chance to explain your idea in your own voice. What it is, why it matters, and how you'd make it happen. If you know your essay well, you're already prepared for that conversation. You'll get access to a special AI-powered online tutor to help you practice for the Q&A. And if you keep winning, you keep moving on. Regional, state, and even the national championship, winning prizes and recognition along the way. And actually, hold on. This is Eric, and he actually won the National Civics Bee. I'm just going to add him, because he explains this better than me. Hey, Eric, this is kind of perfect. I was just explaining how to enter the National Civics Bee. Okay, tell them. Why did you even apply in the first place?
So, what really first got me into the Civics Bee and encouraged me to apply was my sixth grade social studies teacher at the time, Miss Abel. So, she just got up in there, it was sixth grade social studies, and she told everyone, hey guys, there's this new cool thing, the National Civics Bee. So, it would be great if you all would, want to apply, be interested in it. And that's what really got me into the Civics Bee and how I first ended up applying.
So, what do you think made you so successful?
What I would say really helped me do well was not relying too much on one source or one section of the study guide. It was really, going to the library, using online resources, talking to people, watching things, staying up to date on current events and things like that. Because the Civics Beat isn't just about what you know and what you can learn, but it's about how you communicate, how you work together, and how you talk, how you speak. So getting and improving my skills in all of those things, I think, was really what kind of helped me get through nationals and get through those competitions.
Wow, thanks, Eric. Talk to you later. See, the hardest part is starting. So, let's talk about the essay, because that's where everyone starts. The official 2027 essay prompt is split into 4 short answer questions you type into separate text boxes. Each question helps you build your essay one small step at a time. And good news, this year there's no strict word limit. Strong, short answers are typically 150 to 200 words each, which gives you room to explain your ideas. Okay, the first question asks you to imagine. You imagine one change, big or small, that would make life better at your school or in your community. Your idea doesn't have to be huge or complicated. Seriously, it's that simple. You explain what the change is, why it matters, and who it helps. Then you describe how you would bring that idea to life, including how you'd build trust, understand different viewpoints, and work with others. Next, you find support by explaining who could help you and how. Teachers, students, neighbors, companies, community groups, because change doesn't happen alone. It happens when people work together. And last, you connect your idea to civics, founding principles and virtues like responsibility, courage, and justice, and explain why they fit. You can learn all about founding principles and civic virtues in the official materials. They're linked below. The cool thing? This prompt isn't complaining about what's wrong. It's about imagining something positive and showing how people can work together to make it happen. If you finish all 4 parts, your essay is ready to submit. That's it. No trick questions. So don't overthink it. This isn't about writing the perfect essay or being the smartest person in the room. It's about noticing something that matters and being willing to think through how to make it better. You can find everything at nationalcivicsbee.org, and submissions are due in early February. And who knows, maybe this is where your idea takes off.